Hello, this is Mr. White. We are on chapter. Oh man, what chapter is this? 6, I think? Chapter 6, Lesson 4 Chromosomes and Inheritance. My Planet Diary. Chromosome Sleuth. Finding answers about how chromosomes relate to disease is one job of genetic technologists. These scientists analyze chromosomes from cells. The analysis may pinpoint genetic information that can cause disease or other health problems. In their work, genetic technologists use microscopes, computer imagery, photography, and lab skills. They report data that are used in research and in treating patients affected by genetic diseases. How are chromosomes, genes, and inheritance related? Mendel's work shows that genes exist. Remember that he called them factors. But scientists in the early 20th century did not know what structures in cells contain genes. The search for the answer was something like a mystery story. The story could be called The Clue in the Grasshopper Cells. At the start of the 1900s, Walter Sutton, an American geneticist, studied the cells of grasshoppers. He wanted to understand how sex cells, sperm and eggs, form. Sutton focused on how the chromosomes moved within the cell during the formation of sperm and eggs. He hypothesized that chromosomes are the key to learning how offspring have traits similar to those of their parents. Chromosomes and inheritance. Sutton needed evidence to support his hypothesis. Look at Figure 1 to see how he found this evidence in grasshopper cells. To his surprise, he discovered that grasshopper sex cells have exactly half the number of chromosomes found in the grasshopper body cells. Chromosome pairs. Sutton observed what happened when a sperm cell and an egg cell joined. The fertilized egg that formed had 24 chromosomes. It had the same number of chromosomes as each parent. These 24 chromosomes existed as 12 pairs. One chromosome in each pair came from the male parent. The other chromosome came from the female parent. A lineup of genes. The body cells of humans contain 46 chromosomes that form 23 pairs. Chromosomes are made up of many genes joined together like beads on a string. Although you have only 23 pairs of chromosomes, your body cells each contain about between 20,000 and 25,000 genes. Genes control traits. Figure 2 shows a pair of chromosomes from an organism. One chromosome is from the female parent. The other chromosome is from the male parent. Notice that each chromosome has the same genes. The genes are lined up in the same order on both chromosomes. However, the alleles for some genes are not identical. For example, one chromosome has the allele capital A, and the other chromosome has the allele lowercase a. As you can see, this organism is heterozygous for some traits and homozygous for others. What happens during meiosis? How do sex cells end up with half the number of chromosomes as body cells? The answer to this question is a form of cell division we call meiosis. Meiosis is the process by which the number of chromosomes is reduced by half as sex cells form. You can trace the events of meiosis in Figure 3. Here, the parent cell has 4 chromosomes arranged in 2 pairs. During meiosis, the chromosome pairs separate into 2 different cells. The sex cells that form later have only half as many chromosomes as the other cells in the organism. During meiosis, a cell divides into 2 cells. Then each of these cells divides again, forming a total of 4 cells. The chromosome duplicate only before the first cell division. Each of the 4 sex cells shown below receives 2 chromosomes, 1 chromosome from each pair in the original cell. When 2 sex cells join at fertilization, the new cells that form have the full number of chromosomes. In this case, the number is 4. The organism that grows from the cell got 2 of its chromosomes from one parent and 2 from the other parent.